What is good, my beautiful people? How are we doing today? This Icicle Fish here, and I am going to be bringing you guys some live Pokemon Showdown for you today. It's a couple of months old. It dates back to the time of Landorus eye suspect testing in OU. There were a couple of sound issues as well, especially in the second game, which was kind of unsavable. It was a pretty good game, but the sound was pretty bad, so I decided to just scrap it. The first game I've kind of salvaged. The sound might not be perfect, but hey, it was a really good game, and it's live, so, you know, which is what, like, some of you have been asking for. So, enjoy the video, and peace out, guys.
What is good, guys? How are we doing today? It's Icicle Fish here, and I'm gonna be bringing you guys a live Pokemon Showdown OU. Little bit of laddering for you today. I'm just gonna show you something real quick. Look, it's me. I am there, number 10 on the OU suspect test ladder with an acre of one. I can't read numbers today. 2,104, which is pretty good. Glico 2 of 2,228 with a variation of 88. What I need to do is to make reqs for Landorus Eye voting. For those of you who don't know, Landorus Eye is currently a suspect from Smogon. In order to make voting requirements for it, you have to make Glico 2 of 2,000 with a deviation of 65 in both the OU suspect and the OU current ladder. That is what I'm trying to do, but I kind of realised I was getting quite high whilst laddering in OU suspect, and I thought I'd just record a bit, see how high I can get in this episode. I'll probably be up against some pretty strong opponents, so don't expect me to be winning them all, because, you know, at the moment, yeah, I mean, I'm against some pretty fantastic opponents once I get this high up the ladder. So this is the team I'm using. It's kind of sand semi-store with a nice bit of dog action going on. We like a bit of dog, which is pretty fantastic. And we've got a game against Peter Bondra. He's what looks like a pretty solid sand semi-stall team. So this is sand semi-stall against sand semi-stall, and we all know how fun these matches can be. What I'm just going to do real quick is check what kind of rank he is. I'm suspecting he's going to be kind of high with a team like that. And he's 1952 acre with 33 wins and 6 losses. So we're going to have to play pretty well against him. I'm just going to lead off with my Roserade, I think, because getting Toxic Spikes up is going to be something that's going to be really helpful. He leads off with a Sepaldon. No, he's probably going to be scared out, expecting the Giga Drain, possibly into Jirachi or Celebi. I could HP Fire, predicting them to come in. It'd be nice. It wouldn't do too much to either, considering they're both pretty specially bulky. So I'm just going to hold down the layer of Toxic Spikes. I know he has Fortress in the spinner, but he can't really touch Jellicent. Worst he could do is Volt Switch, which would give him the momentum, I suppose, but as long as I can keep the Toxic Spikes up, they're going to be really, really useful, hitting half of his team, including 2 really annoying walls. So he does go into his Celebi as partially expected. He's probably going to be wanting to hit me with a Psychic. Then again, he might U-turn, predicting the switch. Or he could do any number of things. I'm just going to switch into Skarmory. I know Celebi can't really touch me. I resist both his dual stabs, and he goes for the HP, probably Fire, predicting that. Well, or maybe just going for it on Roserade. But, well, yeah, you know, he was probably predicting the Skarm. That was a nice play on his part. I could go into Stoutland, knowing that I can take any hit from this thing. He may well Giga Drain or Psychic now, expecting the switch. I could stay in with Skarmory and go for a layer of spikes, or get a Roost up. In fact, that's what I might do. I'm just gonna get up a Roost, see what. He's just gonna go for the Hidden Power again. It's a fair enough play, but that was low risk for me because I'm at a higher range of health than I was before the start of this turn. Now I think I'm just gonna go into Latias, then I'm gonna switch out predicting some kind of status, maybe into Roserade, getting that natural cure. That's a current play that I'm looking at, and at the moment it's looking like my best one. Or I could just, he's probably gonna switch this turn, knowing that he can't really touch me. He might go into Hippo or Fortress, wanting to spin. I'll just get up a layer of spikes, actually. He's gonna... Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oof, that's a painful crit. I've probably lost now, to be honest. That I needed... I didn't really... I need to scar on for Dragonite there. That's going to be a bad thing. I'm just going to go into Stoutland now. It's probably a rash play, but I'm feeling rash. Predict the switch, go for the pursuit. If he stays in, then I suck at life. I don't really care at this point. And that looks like he switched out. Sweet, so we got a nice big hit on that thing. He goes into Jellicent. He's not going to switch now, he's just going to go for a Scald. I'll go to Roserade. Just to take that. Or the Willow, that makes sense. Well, thanks to the Natural Cure. I'm not going to mind the burn too much. He's almost definitely going to switch. I'm going to go for the HP Fire. Yeah, let's do it. He may go into Fortress, which would be incredibly helpful, but he goes into Ratchi. I know it's going to not take too much damage, just because Ratchi has really nice special bulk. This isn't like offensive Roserade as such. He didn't get lefties, which is suggesting Scarf. He's probably just going to U-turn. Not too much I can do about it. He may Iron Head, so I don't really want to risk staying with Roserade. It's not like I can really do much anyway. I'm just going to go to Hippowdon. If he does Iron Head, that's sweet, because I get an opportunity to get at my rocks. But as expected, the U-turn comes. He's going to go out into his Fortress, which is fair enough. He may... I'm just going to get up some rocks right now. He may want to get rid of the Toxic Spikes, but to be honest, I've poisoned everything that I really want to poison, and he's just going to start getting up some spikes of his own. Now I'm going to go to Roserade. Maybe he'll Rapid Spin. Yeah, okay, that comes. Fair enough. Probably bad play on my part. He's seen that I have Hidden Power Fire, so he's not going to stay in. I'm going to Sleep Powder something on the switch in. Or I could miss. This game isn't going that well. He might... Oh, fuck Roserade. Pretty much. Okay, I'll just leave this thing in. I didn't put anything to sleep, which is what I normally do most games, which is really nice and helpful. But, hey-ho. That miss kind of screwed me over, and I really want to take this thing down to a range of health that isn't sturdy. But he switches, makes a fair play. I go for the HP Fire. It really doesn't do much to Celebi. He's probably going to recover right now. I could double to Stoutland, predicting that, which seems like a decent play. He'll get back. Okay, what I'm going to do is open up my calculator right now. I'm going to go... Oh, I've already got it open, kind of. I'll go Celebi. I think he's specially defensive from the damage that I'm doing, and it's slightly cut off, but as you can see, it does 56 to 66%, pretty much. So after recover, I'm not going to be able to KO, which is a problem. I could get up T-Spikes again, but then again... He's going to recover. I can't take him out with Stoutland, and I want to keep that thing at... I mean, this thing is my only hope, pretty much, of winning the game. I might just go for the HP Fire. He might want to attack. Oh, that's sweet, and I outspeed because... oh, that's odd. I don't run any speed, and Celebi's base 100 of speed naturally outspeeds Roserade base 95. So that's odd. Maybe he's running 0 speed IVs or something. But that helps, because Celebi's down now. It's just a shame my Scarm had to go so early, because I've lost my Dragonite switching. Sorry about that. So he's in here with Ratchi. Alright, he's just gonna U-turn. I feel like... if I go into Hippo, we're just going to Fortress and get more and more spikes up, so... I'm just gonna leave Roserade in to die, pretty much. It's done its job. It's taken out Celebi. It's poisoned the Jellicent, which is gonna make that thing a lot easier to deal with. Would have been nice to have it around just because it has super effective coverage on 5 out of 6 of his team. But just there, I didn't really see what I was going to do with it, to be honest. He brings in Hippo, which is a good play because he's going to be able to get up rocks right now. I could go into Jellicent, fire off a Scald. It's not going to do a whole lot of damage. In fact, it's not going to 2-hit KO. So, I might just go into my own Hippowdon to get up my own rocks. He has a spinner though, and I don't, so he's going to have the advantage on that front. I could go into Latias, set up a Carmine, start firing off Dragon Pulses, but he has Whirlwind there, so Jellicent is looking like the best play at the moment. I could taunt him, because I do outspeed, which is sweet, I suppose. He'll probably just Earthquake, and I stop him getting up rocks, which is pretty good. In fact, he'll probably switch in Jellicent now, expecting the Skull, so I'll go for the Shadow Ball. Sweet, that was a good play on my part. Oh, and crit. I guess that kind of makes up for the Skarmory crit that he got earlier. Because now I can just spam return. Oh, I guess he still has Fortress, which actually would stop him from doing that. But he has Dragonite now. He can just Dragon Dance. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break his multi-scale and see if I can grab a burn. I know a lot of them carry Lumberry, but that's just seems like... Oh, fuck, substitute. Okay, I may have lost. Because I lost Skarmory. He can Dragon Dance now, and I cannot do shit about it. I'm going to lose this thing eventually, I feel like. If I let him get a sub up. Because my team is so stally, this thing absolutely wrecks stall. I can Whirlwind. I don't think this Dragon Claw will do a huge chunk. It's 36% because these sub DD ones are incredibly bulky. They don't have much attack investment. I'm gonna get up rocks now just so that thing is less scary. He can, like I said, spin this Fortress, but I'm not too worried about that. I'll just get up an Earthquake just to hit something. He goes into Fortress. Fair enough play. He'll probably spin right now, or Volt Switch. He'll either spin or Volt Switch. I'm not sure which. Or Spike. He could do any of those things. Jellicent is... I feel like going into Latias and threatening him out with Power Fire. Because nothing really wants to take on Latias. Actually, you know what? Eventually I could be able to sweep with Latias because Jirachi's U-turns aren't going to be doing too much. The only thing that I'm concerned about is Iron Head flinching me to death. I have a chance. I do have a chance. I've just got to carefully think this out. It's a 50-50 as to whether he'll spin or Volt Switch. If he spins as I go into Latias, that's good, but if he Volt Switches as I go into Jellicent, it's a 50-50. And I feel like making the more ballsier play and going into Latias, just because it's immediately threatening. Nothing on his team wants to immediately take a hit from it. He goes Spikes. Good. I've got this thing in for free, although that probably tells him that I do have the HP Fire, so I could Dragon Pulse predicting the Hippowdon switch. That's probably what's going to happen. He's almost definitely going to switch into Hippowdon, but I'm just going to go for the HP Fire just in case. It's not worth the risk, and luckily he stays in. That's sweet. I take out the Fortress, so no spinning for him. His Dragonite's going to be at half health when it switches in. He's going to go into his Jirachi. He's probably going to... He's definitely going to U-turn out, or he could Iron Head actually. I'm just going to Roost, kind of scouting. If he U-turns as I Roost, that's really sweet. But he goes for the Iron Head, and of course flinches me because that's what Jirachi does. I'm going to Jellicent now. Just, yeah, I mean, I can take Iron Heads quite easily, although these hazards and the sand is going to be racking up. And if he gets enough flinches, then Jellicent is going to go down, but all I need is one recover. Okay, there's another flinch. Please, no more bullshit. There's the recover. That's pretty good. Actually, Jellicent really wasn't the best idea of a switch in, because, there's a crit. And flinch, crit flinch, of course. Jirachi fucking annoys me, man. Like, I know that the likelihood of these flinches happening are quite high, but there's a dead Jellicent. It just takes no skill to just spam Iron Head, and it really pisses me off. There's a recover, which is sweet, but it's not like it's going to be doing too much. If I can just get another one right now, then that'll be really good. But obviously I don't. If I could just stall him out of the PP, that'd be so sweet. If I get another one, there it is. Okay, good. This isn't too terrible. He switches predicting the recover again, which is good. I've a couple more switches to Stealth Rock. He'll be able to go down to Stoutland, I reckon. He's probably just going to Earthquake here, predicting the Taunt or something along those lines. So I'm just going to Scold it because it will get off quite a decent chunk of damage, even if he's specially defensive like mine. And that's 34%, telling me that it is indeed specially defensive like mine. And he goes for the Whirlwind, and I could Earthquake here, but I'm just going to slack off because I want to be at a higher range of health to be able to check his Dragonite. So that, I mean, if worse comes to worse, I can take a +2 Dragon Claw, and he brings me out into Latias. I'm just going to Roost again, because the worst he can do to me is Whirlwind, and I can get up a lot of health as he goes for a slack off, but that's all good for me. Hippowdon can't really touch me. I might HP Fire, predicting Jirachi, and he's probably just gonna... like, getting damage off on the Hippowdon isn't, like, a priority, I suppose. I'm just gonna HP Fire, predicting Jirachi, but that doesn't happen. That's absolutely fine. He just Whirlwinds me out. Into Stoutland, that's a problem if he keeps doing that. Because he's going to be able to get my Stoutland down to a low range of... Oh, fuck. Okay, that was a stupid play on my part. Why did I stay in there? He Earthquakes, and that takes me down to... I can't switch into Hazards again. And I don't take out this Hippo. That was a bad play. You should smite me. Oh, I get max damage. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, let's go to the calc. Stoutland OU Choice Band to Jirachi. Did I type in that right? No, I didn't. Jirachi Choice Scarf does 5... Oh, that's superpower return, does 33 to 39. So I can get off some decent damage on him, I suppose. And then... I just can't let him get up a sub. So... I've got to go into Latias. And hope he doesn't flinch me too badly. Oh, this is tricky. This is going to be close. I could crit here. That'd be nice. But no, doesn't happen. If you see, if I'd got up a couple of Lever Spikes without that crit, then this thing would be dead now, and that would be game. You see, I can't really go into Jellicent because that gets up his that lets his Dragonite get a free sub, and if his Dragonite gets a sub, then I lose the game. I could go to Hippowdon, but again, that lets it get up a free sub. I'm forced to go into Latias. I can't let his Dragonite get up a sub. I will do another quick calc. Go with Jellicent, OU utility counter, Shadow Ball versus Dragonite. It's just gonna, like, it's probably not exactly the set he's running, but it'll just give me an idea. Sub DD, they run pretty much that much bulk. I've seen that spread before. Oh my god, that does nothing. Scald does, yeah, nothing. How much does Shadow Ball do? It's not breaking the subs. Just misses out on that with max damage. So, yeah, I'm forced to go into Latias and hope he doesn't flinch me to death. Here goes. God, like, this is not a thing that I wanted to be doing. I mean, he goes for the Iron Head. Fuck. Oh my god. Wow, doesn't flinch. That is fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. That was an excellent game. The winning move you had that would have required the amount of luck would have been to go to Hippowdon and Whirlwind. Oh, he makes a good point. He makes a good play. Good point. Yeah, that's a good point. I should have thought about that, really. Should have thought about. But, like, I didn't want to let his Dragonite get up a sub. So I'm just gonna, like, say that to him. I did not get. But yeah, he makes a good point. I actually made a slightly bad play there and got lucky, which got me out of it. Though the crit, you know, you never know how it would have turned out. I got a crit on his Jellicent. The hacks was pretty even. But he's a nice guy. He's not raging about it. Yeah, okay, that was a good game. Just about pulled through there. And we get quite a few points from that, up to 21-18, which is sweet. This has been going on for a while, but I feel like I can get another game in. Let's have a quick look at the ladder, see if we've moved up at all. And we're up at number 8, which is sweet. See, 7 is quite far ahead. I'm not sure if we'll make it up to 7 in the next game. But
Alright guys, that was the live Pokemon Showdown. I hope you enjoyed. That's pretty much it. If you did enjoy, drop a subscription and a like and a comment. That would absolutely make my day. And that's just about it. Peace out, guys!